Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a kind of drugstore haul slash review on some products I've tried out lately. I wasn't sure if I wanted to call this just like a collective review or a haul, but these are just some products that I've kind of tried out and wanted to tell you guys what I thought of. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into everything. Okay, the first thing I have is a product that's been really hyped up on YouTube lately, and it's the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Concealer Pen, and it's supposed to be kind of a highlighting, brightening concealer, kind of like the YSL Touch Eclat thing, I guess, and it just has a brush tip applicator, if I can get it off. I like it, but it's very pink toned. This is the Radiant one, and I know it's supposed to be brightening, but it almost just looks like pink when I put it under my eyes, and it does kind of crease, so it's not my favorite, but it is really brightening, and it definitely did camouflage my dark circles, which I really liked. It did make me look really awake. I just wish it wasn't so pink and it wasn't didn't crease as much. So it is a good product. Maybe try it out, set it with a powder. It's not my favorite. I think there are better concealers at the drugstore, but if you do want like a brightening pen, it is nice, and I did like it for highlighting, so you know, it's an okay product. Next, keeping in the theme of face products, I have this Hard Candy Tiki bronzer. It's supposed to be a bronzer, but it's really a highlighter. I've heard a lot of people talk about this. It is really nice. You can get Hard Candy only at Walmart. It's just a nice like shimmery highlight. I don't think it gives you the best highlight. I think you have to put a lot of it on. It is pretty. I will use it. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. I like my Lorac one better, but it is an okay drugstore highlighter. Okay, next I have another Hard Candy product, and this is the Baked Eyeshadow Duo in High Maintenance. And I've heard a few people talk about these. They're supposed to be really like shiny and metallic looking. They're not very pigmented to where you just like touch your finger in it and it's very pigmented like the Wet n Wild eyeshadows are. You do have to rub it a couple times, but once you do, it gives you this really pretty shiny metallic look. I do like this. I have been wearing it quite a bit. Not my favorite eyeshadow formula, but it is pretty and it does give you a really unique shimmer. So if you want a nice drugstore eyeshadow duo, maybe try it out because it's really compact and I did like it. Okay, next I have a blush, and I absolutely love this actually. This is a CoverGirl Cheekers blush, and it's in the color Plumberry Glow. And it just is one of your like average classic CoverGirl blushes. And I think I had one of these when I was like 12. It was like my very first blush ever. And I don't even remember what color it was, but I was not expecting to like this at all. I had heard Emily Noel 83 talk about it, so I did trust her, but this color is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like NARS Orgasm or Benefit's Bella Bamba. It reminds me a lot of Bella Bamba, but it's not quite as glittery and it's not quite as intense. It's just a nice peachy pink color. It has a little bit of golden shimmer in it, and it just really brightens up your face and gives you a nice glow. So I would definitely recommend this. It was only $4.50 at Walgreens, so depending on where you get it, they're $4 to $5, but I would definitely recommend it, and I do want to try out more of these because they are really cheap and I really like this. Okay, so I decided to try out a few new mascaras lately, and this is the Maybelline The Falsies Black Drama Waterproof. And I think I've tried this before, or I've tried a few of the falsies, and again, it's what I used to think about it. I don't know if I've told you guys. I think it's really goopy and it's kind of hard to get an even coat on your lashes. You kind of have to keep going over it. It doesn't comb through it smoothly in one time. So it is kind of dry, or it's very like thick or sticky almost, and I don't really like that. I do think it makes my lashes look really nice. I just don't like that you have to work with it a lot. Okay, next is the Maybelline XXL Pro Extensions Waterproof, and I hear Samantha Sherman talk about this a lot. This is the waterproof version. I do like it. I feel like the primer definitely makes my eyelashes really long, and the other side definitely makes my eyelashes look really clean and separated. Together, they actually weren't my favorite, so what I've been doing is I've been using this primer with other mascaras, or I've been using this mascara on its own. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but I really like the effect of this mascara on its own. It really just defines your lashes and they don't get like spidery on the ends or anything. It doesn't, the actual mascara I don't think makes your eyelashes long. The primer does. So I just kind of been using them in different ways. I always layer my mascaras. So yeah, and then I got one Great Lash limited edition, one of the color mascaras. This is in the color Blink of Blue, and I was really expecting to love this. I really wanted to try like color on my lower lashes, but this is such a dark blue. You can't even tell you're wearing a color mascara. It just looks like, it pretty much just looks black. If you look really close, it is like a navy blue. I was expecting it to be a lot brighter though. I did try layering it over this primer just because this was the only primer I had, because I thought if I did like a white base, maybe it would help it show up. Maybe just because my eyelashes are really dark, they weren't looking blue because they were so dark, but it's just the color of this. It's such a dark blue, you can't even tell it's black. So I would skip this color, but maybe I'll try out some other ones. Okay, next I have the Great Lash Clear Brow Gel, and I've heard a lot of people talk about this and love it, but I don't know. I think it's really wet, and I had a sample of the Anastasia brow gel, and I'm almost out of it, and I really liked it. I thought it made your eyebrows kind of hard though, so I tried this, and this doesn't make your eyebrows as crunchy, but it's so wet that you just get too much product in your eyebrows, and I just don't really like it. Unless you like scrape off a lot of it before you put it on. I'll probably end up just using it up because there's a lot of product in here before I buy another one, but it's good and it definitely sets your eyebrows in place. It's just really wet, which is the only thing I don't like about it. Okay, next I have one of the L'Oreal new Color Riche lipsticks, and I'm actually wearing it right now. It's in the color Pink Cashmere. I do have a nude gloss over the top, so it is a little bit lighter. It's just kind of a nice like medium, kind of bright pink, but not too bright, and they are really nice. They feel really moisturizing on your lips. They remind me of the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butters, so I would try out another one. I don't wear this too much because, I don't know, it's kind of like in between a bright and a neutral, so I don't know, I feel like it's a little bright for a neutral lipstick, but it's not as like bright as a bright one would be, but I do like it. It's a really pretty color, and I do want to try out more of these. Okay, next I have a lip gloss that really did not float my boat. This is one of the new Maybelline, I think it's High Sensational Shine or something. I threw away the package, which I should have saved for this video, but I forgot to. And it's in the color, I can't even read this. The font is so small on this. Okay, it's Glisten Up Pink. There you go. And I love the packaging. It reminds me of like the Neutrogena lip glosses, which I think these look very expensive. There's no like writing on it, which I really like. You can't tell what it is when you pull it out. It just looks really nice and sleek. And I thought this would be a nice pink lip gloss, but you put it on and it's very frosty. I like shimmer, but this is just like frosty, and I don't like frosty pink lips. I like shimmer, but not frosty, and this is just straight up frosty. It is a pretty pink, but I don't love the way it tastes. I think it tastes weird. It smells good, but it tastes really bad, and I don't know. I wouldn't recommend this. I think there's other really good lip glosses at the drugstore, like the Revlon ones, or I don't know. I mean, I feel like there are way better lip glosses than this. It does feel good when you put it on your lips. It's like a moussey kind of consistency, and it's not sticky. It's kind of thick, but it's not sticky. So when I initially put it on, I liked the way it felt. I just didn't like the frost, and I didn't like the taste. So I know taste is a personal preference, and so is like a frosty finish. So if you like this taste and you like the frosty finish, you may love this color. So the formulation is nice, it's just the frost. Okay, now I have two more Maybelline products. I feel like I have a lot of Maybelline in this video, but I do like Maybelline and I do like trying out their stuff. I have a brow pencil. This is the Define a Brow. I pretty much used up the Master Precise one, and I didn't like that you had to sharpen it, but what I saved it for, I love the spoolie on the end of this, which is kind of weird, but it's just like the perfect spoolie. I love it. So I wanted to try the Define a Brow because it's twist up and you don't have to sharpen it, and I do like how it's really precise. I've been using it a lot. I don't like this comb. I think it's really hard to brush out your eyebrows, so I think what they should do is take this pencil and this spoolie, and you'd have the perfect brow pencil. I usually don't use a brow pencil on its own. I feel like it looks kind of drawn on me, so what I do is I fill it in with a powder, and then I kind of go back with this and make it a little more precise. So it is good. I'd recommend this, but just use a different spoolie because you can't really blend it out with this. Okay, then I have a Maybelline eyeliner. This is the Master Drama in Vibrant Violet, and it reminds me a lot of the Stila one in Purple Tang. It's just not as shimmery. I really liked this at first. It was nice. It was a nice purple. I just don't feel like it glides on as smooth as it should, and how I heard the black one is. And it does kind of, I heard someone say that you leave it like out in your drawer, maybe with the cap on, of course, for like a week, and it's already starting to dry out. And I felt like this started to dry out. I went to use it yesterday, and I put some on my waterline, and my contacts were just bothering me all morning at school. And I hadn't done anything differently but use this on my waterline. So I don't think it's good for your waterline. It's not even that pigmented on your waterline. So I wouldn't recommend these. It is pretty, and at first I was gonna show you guys and tell you how much I love it, but it just goes to show that you have to use something more than once or twice to see if you really like it. And I think it is a lot drier than it used to be. So I would skip these. I think there are better drugstore eyeliners that I'll show you guys in a later video, but I don't really like this and I won't recommend it. Okay guys, so that is it for all the products that I've tried from the drugstore lately. And just tell me if you guys have tried these out, what you think of them. This was kind of a haul / review because I've had them for a few weeks and I've tried them out. So tell me if you guys like these kind of videos. They're really just me sitting down and showing you what I've tried and what I liked and what I didn't. So yeah, it's kind of a hits and misses / drugstore haul / I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any other requests, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!